What is up, guys? Sorry for the late posting today. I've been doing a lot of stuff, pulling a shed down and getting new tires on my Jeep. So, as always, sit back, relax, and prepare to be bored. So, Colin, your last video, you talked about being, really focused into one thing when you're in college, or, kind of just in general, or kind of being open-minded while you're in college, I guess, as well there. And you talked about if your job, you should be, looking for something with money, or if you should be looking something that you're kind of more into being excited for and having a good time. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of talk really quick on that stuff because, it's pretty easy for me to say. I am where I am because I was super focused on my one goal of being a fireman. So, for me, it worked out really well to just be focused on one thing and not really having to stay open-minded, but I kind of knew what I wanted to do since I was 14, 15 years old, so I really didn't have to stay open-minded because I knew from the get-go how much I enjoyed this job, so there really wasn't another option for me in my mind, and, I wouldn't really want to be anywhere else at all. And then for your other thing, you talked about you should be looking for money, or should you be looking for, something that's going to be more exciting and enjoyable? And that, again, is an easy one for me. You should always pick something that's going to be what you're going to be loving or having a good time doing. I'm going to be cliche here and say if you love what you're doing, you'll never work a day in your life. I love going to work. I've never had a day where I don't like going to work, so it's really, really simple for me. And not everybody's that lucky, so I think it's pretty cool that I've kind of found myself in this spot and enjoy it so much. The only thing I can really say for you is be a fireman, and I tell everybody that because it's awesome. But you were talking about being a teacher and a couple other things. It wouldn't hurt to just kind of bounce around and check those things out and see how much you really enjoy them. And we're young. You have plenty of time to change your mind on all kinds of stuff, so I really wouldn't be too concerned about it. So, for people who don't really have a complete set idea, I think it's good to be open-minded. But like I said, for me, it worked out for me to be really focused on what I was doing. So, I'm kind of an odd case. It's hard for me to really answer that question. So, kind of interpret that one however you want to interpret it, I guess. So, what I'm really excited for today, and I'm kind of going to geek out here, is my tires on my Jeep. They are freaking awesome. They are absolutely wonderful. I've been riding around on bald tires for a long time now, and I finally just bucked up enough money to just throw it down and buy tires today. And I felt like a little kid on Christmas morning opening his present when I rolled up and saw my Jeep. It was wonderful. So for anybody wondering, because like I said, I'm going to geek out here, right back there is my Jeep. That's my baby. And I don't know what I'd do if I got rid of her anymore, because I did have a little bit of a kind of fight with her, and I sunk it in the water, and I had to have it towed 2 hours home from the off-road park. And that was a very depressing day. And then I stopped driving it for like 5 or 6 months and was driving the Tahoe over there instead. But I came back because I missed it so much, and like I said, it's my baby. So, like I said earlier, I did end up getting new tires today, and that's what I am super excited about. Now, for people who don't know anything about off-roading, Colin, Mikey, you two in particular, these tires are mud tires, and they are very knobby, as you can kind of see here. The tread pattern is like ridiculously knobby, and that basically makes it so that when I go off-roading, all the mud falls out of it, and I am just absolutely in love with these tires. They make the Jeep look like a beast. So yeah, that is my Jeep. For anybody wondering, this is basically, like I said, my baby, my pride and joy. I am absolutely just in love with this thing. And I guess that brings me to my question. What are your guys' hobbies and passions? Something that you're really, really, really involved with and that you can't get enough of. Mine would have to be off-roading or my Jeep. Or more in particular, overlanding, which would be basically taking your vehicle for a few weeks at a time with a ton of provisions and being able to last off-road, pretty much surviving on your own. You get to see a ton of nature, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm actually planning a couple of trips in the next year here with one of my buddies. So, yeah, I'm super pumped. What's your guys' hobbies? So that was just like a very minute amount of me geeking out there. I love to show off my Jeep, as you can probably tell. put a couple songs in the video. Again, let me know what you think. I don't think it overpowered it too much last time. I kind of liked it. It eliminated some background noise, so I'm going to keep doing it for now until somebody says, hey, stop, you're being stupid. So, I mean, if maybe I am, go ahead and say that to me. Let me know what you think of the video, any good or bad things going on in it, something maybe too long, too short, too much talking, I don't know, let me know. And, you know, as Colin and Mikey say, like and subscribe or share the page as much as you can. Colin wants us at 10 followers before his birthday, and we're at 8 right now. I could see it happening, so let's see it. Let's do it. Until then, signing off.